coach Mr. John Gregory and hero of the match. Again, Anirudh Thapa, congratulations Anirudh. So how do you feel? 2 matches, 2 assists, 2 goals. You have been spectacular form. So how do you analyze your own game?
It's just in the training you do every day what you do, implement in the game. So that's what I think happened in this past few days. As we had an aim to reach the finals, and everyone wanted to do that because of the season, ISL season. We didn't do really great. So for the fans, this is the thing that we reached the final, and this is for the fans.
Coach, coming back to your ISL season, how important was it to get the Super Cup final for your team?
Well, it's it just helped a little bit psychologically to have had such a poor season, to actually achieve something, to improve. We haven't really achieved any. We got to the final, which obviously we were grateful to, that we managed to get there, but at the same time, we still haven't actually achieved, we haven't got a trophy to show for it. So it's, but just generally I think we take a lot of pleasure out of playing against the 3 teams that we played against. 2 of them had qualified for the playoffs in Mumbai and North East, and we managed to overcome them. And to overcome ATK is always difficult. They've got a team full of stars, they've got a lot of big stars in their team, a lot of big players, and as you saw in the match against Delhi, they played particularly well, scored 4 goals, and we knew it was going to be a tough game. But no, I think I'll never forget the poor season that we had in the ISL, but this helps me to get to sleep at night a little bit better.
Was this the most complete performance this season?
I think it was, literally from the word go, from the kick-off. We kicked off and won a throw-in over the far side of the pitch, about 20 yards from their goal. And everything else just after that, we played well, we played composed. Obviously we had a couple of our title winners back in the team, in the starting 11, in Ganesh and Jerry. It was just very pleasing. It was pleasing on the eye from start to finish. We passed the ball well, we kept the ball well. We were tough to play against, which is more like the Chennaiyin from last season. I don't think the teams enjoyed playing against us last year because we had a lot of strength in the side, and also people like Tubbs, although he's not 1.85 m, he knows how to pass the ball, and he showed tonight that he can hurt the opposition when he gets himself into good positions. So listen, it's kind of got our chins up a little bit. We're pleased how things have turned out in the 3 matches that we played here, and we're now looking forward to the weekend. When I look at ATK, they had 2 extra days rest than us, and you would have thought it was the other way around if you were neutral in the stadium. I thought that we had absolutely dominated the game, literally from the first minute till the last. Outrun them, outfought them, outpassed them, obviously outscored them. So the players should take a great deal of credit for a good performance, and now we want to obviously recover over the next couple of days and look ahead to Saturday. So it's 90 minutes really. Up to us what we do with it. There's opportunity there to finish the season with the trophy.
And this season, the first time I think you started 2 defensive midfielders, which you weren't able to do for most of the season, right? In Kishore and Tanpa Ganesh.
Yes.
Yeah. So how is this what you've been missing so far this season? And
well, we missed a little bit of strength in there, and a little bit of know-how, and a little bit of intimidation. They're not Chris and Ganesh. They're not really the 2 kind of players that you'd like to play against. They let you know that you're in a game. They compete for every ball. They're strong. They're good in the air. They're good on the floor. They pass the ball well. They're invaluable at set pieces at both ends of the pitch. And it's something that we've lacked throughout the season. I think there's been many times this year I've tried different permutations. Tups has played in there at times with various partners, and we've never really been able to find the right setup, you know. But I think the two boys that we had in there today, it worked very well for us. And obviously Tups got involved all over the pitch, as Raphael did as well. We just had the right balance. And as I said, I was very pleased with the way that we dominated the match really from start to finish, and we kept a clean sheet. And I was very adamant about that in the last 2 or 3 minutes, that we weren't just going to concede a goal. I was so pleased that we just focused and concentrated right up until the last minute. Our fans back home, as Tups has said, you know, there not many of them in the stadium tonight, but they'll obviously have followed us on social media and Hotstyle and everything else that they follow us on. So we'd just like to say thank you for them, for the way that they've stood by us all season and been very loyal to us. And we hope that maybe one or two might make the journey here at the weekend. If not, we hope that we can surprise them maybe and take a cup home next week. That'd be nice.
Coach, we saw Thapa in a sort of a different role today out on the left.
Yes.
So what do you think? What is his best position?
I don't know. He can do what he wants, really, you know. So I just pick him and just say do what you want. Score us a goal and assist and another one. But no, he's just and I think it will help with his education without any question. You know, he knows what it's like to play a holding role. He knows what it's like to play a number 10 role. He knows. Tonight he started up on the right hand side for us, so he knows what each position on the field will bring. He's already done that for Stephen with the national team. You know, he's I think in one game he even played up front. Yes, he played like yes, he plays as a striker, which yeah, we sat and watched it on television. I won't be playing in there, that's for sure. But, no, so it's part of his education really. He'll learn from it. I mean, he knows what it's like. He knows what it means to play on the right hand side. He knows what it means to play on the left hand side in the whole number 10 role, or as a holding semi-defensive midfield player. He knows what all the positions entail, and he's bright enough to do the job there that's needed, and unselfish. And I think that's one of his strengths. He's very unselfish, very humble. What he's had to deal with in a very short space of time, a lot of people wouldn't be able to cope with it. And he's still got to perform. That's the thing. He's still got to, every time he steps out on that pitch, he's got to put in a good shift. He's got to play well, and he keeps doing that. And long may it continue. And as I said, part of his experience now is he's got a couple of seasons under his belt now of playing relatively regular football, and that's only going to help him for the future. But he's also got the other stuff off the field, which is he's humble and he's a good professional, looks after himself exceptionally well. So long may it continue. We'll keep kicking his ass if he steps out of line, but I don't often have to do that with him, I'm glad to say, although his corners are shocking. But if we could just sort that out, we might have a play, you never know.
With regards to the first goal that you guys scored today, so you actually shook off physical player like John Gregory, who's like double your size. So, I mean, how do you do it?
At that moment, I didn't like play, but I thought that was the right move because I was near the 18 yards. So I thought like, if not, he might foul me because I'm like smaller than him, and so because everyone was calling me, and that at that moment I thought that was the best move for me.
Coach, the way he has listened to the occasion in the last two matches, would you like to say that you are not missing anything?
No, listen, I pick a team every week which I think will work, which will win. Many weeks I get it wrong. Substitutions, many weeks I get it wrong. Sometimes it works perfectly. The shape of the team tonight was important. JJ's another one that's had a really hectic schedule for a couple of years, and I mentioned this once or twice last season, that he gets to a period where there could be a large burnout with him, frustration of not scoring as well sometimes plays on him, and I had to just try something different tonight, and JJ's still in my plans for the weekend, and he's still in my plans for AFC next week. But obviously when the team play and the team win and the team score goals, he might not obviously feel quite as comfortable as he would had he been playing in the game, But listen, he's still very much part of our plans, and we've got, when I look at it now, we've got a lot more games to play. 5, 6 now. We've got 6 left. So I need everybody. I need my bench. I put on Rafi Mohammed the other night and come on and run around and got involved for the last 7 or 8 minutes in the match the other night, and I just need everybody. Toy's come on tonight, done a great job for us. Sometimes when you're not first choice, it's sometimes hard to keep yourself motivated, but that shouldn't happen with our group because everybody's involved and we need everyone for the remaining games. So JJ won't be too disappointed, and again, like Thapa, he's a very humble guy and very, very professional, and I'm sure that he'll be pumped up, ready to go for the weekend.
Mr. Copland said that Super Cup lost its integrity because I-League teams had pulled out, and you'd rather have credibility. Credibility had lost. The tournament's credibility was lost because the I-League teams had pulled out.
Yeah.
Do you feel that way? And also, he said that the tournament would rather be played as a pre-season and probably
Listen, I really don't want to get involved in politics. We actually flew here, walked into the stadium one night when we were due to play our first match against Isaac, and we had to turn up here, put in a team sheet, meet the match commissioner, show him all our accreditations and everything, and obviously we weren't going to play a game, but that was what we were told to do, so we did it. So I don't really want to comment on something that's really nothing to do with me, so I do apologise, but we just turn up, play the matches when we're told, and just try and do our best, try and win it, and obviously try and get to the final if we can. But last night's was an interesting game with Chennai and Goa. Could have turned out slightly different, but I think it was a good football match, and obviously we know how good Goa are. I've always been a fan of theirs from last season, how well they played last year, and this season they had an outstanding season too, so we know it's going to be a tough match for us at the weekend.
Should we call Mr. Love for the final? Thank you.
Thank you.